There are 64,000 Delta employees who wear the new purple uniforms. Hundreds of them are complaining that the fabric is causing serious health issues. Delta World headquarters in Atlanta is responding after our 4-month investigation. Here's Phil Lipoff from our affiliate in Boston.
The official worldwide rollout of Delta's new uniforms last May was dramatic. A slick company video lands end to manufacture even a famous TV fashion designer to create the look. But it didn't take long for the excitement of that launch to turn to concern from some of the 64,000 employees.
I was experiencing breathing issues. My nose was running all the time. I was coughing and fatigued.
This flight attendant, who we will call Alex, believes those symptoms were caused by the new uniform. And Alex is not alone.
I was tugging at my mock turtleneck at work trying to get some air, and I just couldn't get any. My hair was falling out.
Jordan is also a flight attendant. Both have asked us to change their names and hide their identities out of concern about losing their jobs. They're just two examples of what they say is a much larger problem. They point to this online community with more than 2,000 members in it, some sharing pictures like these, rashes all over the neck, arms, legs, captions reading, "I wore the sweater set starting in December and my face was breaking out. Just wore the dress for 12 hours. How many washes do I need to get rid of this? My skin is getting raw from the scrubbing." Alex and Jordan, like some of their colleagues, say they asked Delta for help. Some were allowed to wear alternative uniforms. Others were not. In a statement, Delta says, "We want our employees to be able to safely wear the new garments with pride." Although Delta and Land's End conducted in-depth testing during every step of development, a small number of employees have reported skin irritations. While less than 1% of employees in the new uniform program have reported issues, Delta takes this very seriously and is working directly with employees on solutions that meet their individual needs. But another flight attendant we spoke with, who we will call Bobby, says in their experience that's not entirely true.
At first, they were willing to help. Then after that, they became extremely stubborn with allowing me to get back to work and allowing me to get out of the uniform.
Delta admits the company did have a problem with what they call the passport plum color of the uniform. You see it here, it's purple. They acknowledge that some of the dye was rubbing off on what it came in contact with, and skin may have just been the beginning. These pictures are also from that online community. Employees reporting white undershirts turning purple, towels, bras, seat belts on the airplanes, even chairs that they sat on. Delta says it worked with Land's End to create uniform pieces without the chemicals normally used for anti-wrinkle and anti-stain purposes. For its part, Land's End tells us, when outfitting as many as 65,000 employees, issues with how different employees react to a garment can occur for a variety of reasons. We take each concern seriously, and we work closely with Delta to attempt to find a solution that enables the employee to have a uniform that is both comfortable and functional. Still, Alex, Jordan, and Bobby say they are sick, have missed work, lost money, and are now so sensitive to the uniform, they say they can't even be around others wearing it.
Okay, so you've heard from Delta, you've heard from the flight attendants, but perhaps you're asking yourself, do I need to worry? Should we be worried about a possible reaction to a flight attendant's uniform?
Delta says absolutely not, but the flight attendants we spoke to are concerned. Right now, there have been no reports of any passenger being affected.
It's time for the wheels to be in motion, to have some accountability.
Bruce Maxwell is an attorney in Jacksonville, Florida. He says he's been contacted by dozens of Delta employees about their problems with the uniforms. And he says he could see this moving toward a possible class action lawsuit, though he has not yet filed a lawsuit.
If Delta wants to have this family image amongst its employees, well, they need to treat them like that. Step up to the plate, do the right thing, acknowledge the problem, and try to fix it.
He says his next step is to get the uniforms independently tested.
Are you angry?
You know, I feel let down. I feel let down. I feel hurt. And I feel disappointed.
Yeah.
We've been looking for help for a long, long time, and just haven't received it. You know, we're still looking.
The National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health says they are in the beginning stages of collecting information for the health hazard evaluation request by Delta employees. A woman in Sandy Springs, one of 2 plaintiffs in the lawsuit filed against Land's End over the uniforms, says she wants something to happen and quickly. Delta is not named as a defendant in that case.